Hey everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome to Bookshelf Lives, and this is my life. Okay, so the final book review for today is going to be on two books, actually, in a series that I read a while ago. So my review might not be as good as it would have been if I finished the books, but I still remember what they're about. And that is the Evernight Academy series by Claudia Grey. First book is Evernight. The second book is Stargazer. And I'm only going to give you the plot of Evernight because I don't want to ruin Stargazer or any of the other... I don't want any spoilers. So, sorry I'm really out of breath. I just gotta work out. But, okay. So, the plot of Evernight. The book is about this girl named Bianca, and Bianca is just starting out in this new school. It's at a boarding school called Evernight Academy. I'm sorry, and she meets this boy named Lucas at the school before class starts, before the school actually starts, and he's a very mysterious guy. He is like, he's kind of keeps to himself, kind of like Patch, and he is sort of kind of drawn to Bianca in a way, and there's a little bit of romance in that sense. And Bianca is just starting her school, and there is a huge plot twist in the middle of the book. And that's the text, of course. Of course. It would not be a video made by me, Dylan, if there wasn't a text in the middle of the video. But, yeah, in about the halfway through the book, there's a huge, huge twist. And you can like it or hate it, I think, because you're, it's kind of like, oh, great, not again. But then you're reading it more and you're like, oh, this is really good, actually. It's really, really good. Like, the first half of the book is really, really slow. It didn't take me a while to get into it, actually. Like, I knew that to begin with, like I saw a review, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to get through these first few chapters, and I still liked it. Those chapters are important because you get into the characters, and I love the characters in this book. Bianca and Lucas are great. I love Bianca's roommate. I forget her name. Dang it. It's been a while since I've read this book. But I really like her roommate. Oh man. I wish I knew her name. Anyway. Now, it's a really, really good book. I'm sorry. I know her name is at the end of this chapter. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I need to know her name. Anyway, whatever. So it's a really, really good book, and let me say the first book gets 4 stars from me because the beginning was a little slow, and there's a big, like, the last 100 pages of the book were really, really intense and really cool and really, really good. And the sequel, Stargazer, is a major improvement. This book is 5 out of 5. This book is amazing. This book was suspenseful, thrilling. I could not put it down. A lot of stuff is revealed in this book. You learn a lot more about the world, about the characters. It is just amazing. This book gets 5 out of 5. Amazing book. 5 out of 5. Amazing. I love it. And the only thing that I hate is they have the synopsis of the third book in the back. So I knew that, and I was reading it, and I was tempted to look at it, but I didn't, and I hated that because I didn't want to read the back of the third book. I hate doing that. I don't do that, but that just was so bad because it's tempting. Because you're reading it and you're like, oh my god, how's this going to end? And then you're like, oh, I could just look at the synopsis of the third book. I didn't, though. I was good. But this series, overall, gets a 4.5. This series gets a 4.5 for me. I definitely can't wait for the fourth book, Afterlife, to come out. I hear the third book has a huge cliffhanger and another text. I'm sorry. God. I hear the third book has another cliffhanger, a huge cliffhanger, so I'm waiting to read that until the fourth book comes out, and I do that because I don't want to wait a whole year or half year to read the next book. I think the fourth book, Afterlife, comes out next spring, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure the actual date, though, so sorry about that. I'll look it up right after this video. But if you know the actual date, you can post a comment and tell me. But I can always find it anyway. So I would recommend this series. It's really, really good. I love this series. And it's got great characters, a good plot, some good thrillers. Definitely the sequel, Stargazer, is a major improvement. So if you read Evernight and you were kind of like, it was okay, read Stargazer. It is amazing. I love this book so much. And I love this series. This series overall gets 4.5 from me. So that's my review, and that's my last book review for a while. I'm finally caught up on this channel. So, yay! I'm finally caught up. So thank you so much for watching. And I guess those are another couple of books on the shelf.